Now see children at page number 103, finding square root by division method. Okay. When the number are large, even the method finding square root by prime factorization becomes lengthy and difficult. To overcome this problem, we use long division method. Okay. So in the long division method, what we assume. Okay. This table you will read yourself. Okay. You can see here the square root, square number is 100. Then the square root of this number will be 10. That means in this number 3 digits are there, so the square in the square root 2 digits will be there. Now see, think, discuss and write. We can say that if perfect square of n digit, suppose that 3 digit, then its square root will have n by 2. But here are 3 digit, 1, 2, 3. So n is equal to 3. And here 3 digit odd number, so add 1 in that 3 digits, you will get 4 and divide by 2, so in the square root number you will get 2 digit. Now here you can see in this 9, 8, 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4 digits are there in the square number, so in the square root will be 4 by 2, 2 digits are there. So formula they are using, so we can say that if perfect square is of n digit, then its square root will have n by 2 digits if n is even, or n plus 1 by 2 digit if n is odd. So here you can see 1, 2, 3 odd, so n plus 1, 3 plus 1 by 2, so in the square root 2 digits are there. Here n 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 by 2, so 2 digits are there. Okay. Now I will teach you how you can find the square root of by long division method. And children, you can see here when I will teach you, here you can see bar you are using. So how many bars you are using on that 1, 2. So in the square root of the 5 to 1 will be in 2 digit. You can decide from here also. So illustration you will solve yourselves, and I am starting exercise 6.4. Okay. Before starting the 6.4, see at page number 105, how many digits will be in the square root of this. So 1 bar, 2 bar, 3. So 3 here. Or by formula also, 5 digits, 5 plus 1 by 2, that means 3. And here also how many digits are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 plus 1 by 2, that means 5. In the square root of this number, 5 digits will be there. And here also, first bar, second bar and third. So 3 digits will be there, and by formula 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 plus 1 divided by 2. So 6 divided by 2, that means 3. So illustration you will solve yourselves. Now square root of decimal. Here only keep this thing in your mind. If before 2 digits are decimal, so in the square root 1 digit we will put before 1 digit. Now turn the page. Some important things I want to tell you. Now estimation. So in the estimation you can see here what we will do, this number, whatever number suppose that we are deciding, and that number is lying between the square of those numbers. So near, that means 250. If 15 square is equal to this, 16 square is equal to this, and we have to calculate the square root estimation. Estimation, that means approximately in the round figure. So if we are taking, so it is near to 250, so square root of this will lie near to 16. So we can say that square root of 250 is approximately 16. Estimate the value of the following to nearest whole number. Okay. So 9 9s are 81 and 8 8s are 64. So this will be lying between this number 8 8s are 64, 9 9s are 81, between. So approximately we can say that square root of 80 will be 9. For this, try this also. If you have any query, then I will help you. Okay. Now let us start exercise 6.4. I am solving for you first of all this question. Then 1 or 2 questions I will solve. Then rest of the questions you will solve yourselves. Let us start. Now see here, we are starting exercise 6.4. You can see the given questions. We have to find the square root of the following numbers, and the numbers I have chosen this number first, 2304. So given number is 2304. 2304 you can see here. Now make pair from the last, so you can see here 04 and 23. So 23. 1 1s are 1, 2 2s are 4, 3 3s are 9, 4 4s are 16. So children, I have written here for your convenience so you can understand clearly. 4 4s are 16. 13 minus 6 is 7. Bring down 04. Here is, I have written in the textbook, it is not written, but I have written here 4. So you will add this 4. So already 8 is there. Now 04. When you will multiply, this 8 is already here, but you are multiply 1 1s are 1. So 8 is there. So you have to multiply this with 8 also. So in this way, 2 2s are 4, 3 3s are 9, 4 4s are 16. In this way I have calculated. So in that 88 and multiply by 8. We are getting 704. So 8 we have to write here, then 8 here. I have written, but in the textbook it is not written, but no need to write, only keep in your mind, but you can understand in better way. That's why I have written here. So the square root of 2304 is equal to 48. In the second question, you can see here the given number is 7921. So 21 is making one pair, and second 79. So 8 8s are 64 because 9 9s are 81, and that is greater number, greater than 79. So 8 8s are 64. 9 minus 4 is 5. 7 minus 6 is 1. Then 8 and 8 16. Then again you will multiply this 9 9s are 81. That means in that number also you have to multiply. So you will get 1521. So the answer is 89. Square root of 7921 is 89. Now see here, I have not written, only for you can understand in better way, that's why. So here 9000, last I am solving, rest you will solve. If you are having any query, you can ask me. So make pairs, so 0 0 and 9. 3 3s are 9, so 1 3 you will write, 1 3 you will write, and 1 3 you will keep in your mind. But it is no need to add. Why? Because when you will bring down the pair of 0, 1 0, division is not possible, so 1 0 you will put here. So square root of 900 is equal to 30. Okay. Now see here, we are starting exercise 6.4. You can see the given questions. We have to find the square root of the following numbers, and the numbers I have chosen this number first, 2304. So given number is 2304. 2304 you can see here. Now make pair from the last, so you can see here 04 and 23. So 23. 1 1s are 1, 2 2s are 4, 3 3s are 9, 4 4s are 16. So children, I have written here for your convenience so you can understand clearly. 4 4s are 16. 13 minus 6 is 7. Bring down 04. Here is, I have written in the textbook, it is not written, but I have written here 4. So you will add this 4. So already 8 is there. Now 04. When you will multiply, this 8 is already here, but you are multiply 1 1s are 1. So 8 is there. So you have to multiply this with 8 also. So in this way, 2 2s are 4, 3 3s are 9, 4 4s are 16. In this way I have calculated. So in that 88 and multiply by 8. We are getting 704. So 8 we have to write here, then 8 here. I have written, but in the textbook it is not written, but no need to write, only keep in your mind, but you can understand in better way. That's why I have written here. So the square root of 2304 is equal to 48. In the second question, you can see here the given number is 7921. So 21 is making one pair and second 79. So 8 8s are 64 because 9 9s are 81 and that is greater number, greater than 79. So 8 8s are 64. 9 minus 4 is 5. 7 minus 6 is 1. Then 8 and 8 16. Then again you will multiply this. 9 9s are 81. That means in that number also you have to multiply. So you will get 1521. So the answer is 89. Square root of 7921 is 89. Now see here I have not written, only for you can understand in better way, that's why. So here 9000, last I am solving, rest you will solve. If you are having any query you can ask me. So make pairs, so 0 0 and 9, 3 3s are 9, so 1 3 you will write, 1 3 you will write and 1 3 you will keep in your mind. But it is no need to add. Why? Because when you will bring down the pair of 0, 1 0, division is not possible, so 1 0 you will put here. So square root of 900 is equal to 30. Okay. Now square numbers are given in the second questions and we have to find the number of digits in the square root. So we know if the 2 digits are there, even and by 2, 2 by 2, that means 1 digit in the square root. In this way you will form the table. In that table you will write here number and here how many digits will be in the square root. Okay. Now third question, decimal numbers are given and we have to find the square root of decimal number. So you can see here for the decimal number, after decimal, decimals are there and before decimal whole numbers, that means integral part is there. So you will form pair from 1's tens in this way, and after decimal you will form pair in this way, in this direction. Okay. So 1 ones are 1, ones are 1, 2 minus 1 is 1 and here will be 1 and 1 2. Already I explained you. Then when you will write 6 here, 6 6 are 30, 6 6 are 36 and 6 2 are 12, 3 15 minus. Here in the answer square root, when you will calculate 2 digits will be there. So here before 2 digits decimal is there, so half, when you will take half of 2, so 2 ones are 2. Before 1 digit, in the answer before 1 digit you will put decimal. Same way here. Here you will, how you will make pair? After decimal, make pair in this way. Before decimal, 1's tens. 5 5s are 25, 11 minus 5 6, 2 minus 2 will be 0 and another 5 is there, keep in your mind, and 5 5 10. Now you will write here 6. So 6 6 are 36 and 36 as it is, 6 1 are 6 minus. So before 2 digits decimal is here, so in the answer before 1 digit, if 4 digits are there, before 2 digits, if 6 digits are there, before 3 digits. So square root of 31.36 is equal to 5.6. Rest of the question you will solve yourselves. Okay. Now next question, find the list number which must be subtracted from each of the following numbers so as to get a perfect square. Also find the square root of the perfect square number so obtain. Okay. Now you can see here the number is given first is 402 and you can see here bar. So 2 2s are 4 and 1 2 you will keep in your mind, and that one 2 and 2 you will add, so 2 4. When you will bring down the pair 0 2, only 2 will be there and division is not possible, so you will write here 0. Okay. So you will assume that is remainder. So if we subtract 2 from 402, then resulting number will be perfect square number. So 402 minus 2 is equal to 400. When you will calculate square root of 400, definitely the answer will be 20. Okay. Now next is fifth question. The number is 4000. Form pair So 0 0 4 0 40. 6 6 are 36. 10 minus 6 4. 6 and 6 12. Now when you will calculate, so 121 into 1, 1 1s are 1, 2 2s are 4. When you will multiply this 1 2, already there 3 3s are 9, so 3 2s are 6, 3 1s are 3. So when you will subtract this 369 from 400, the remainder will be 31. That 31 if you will subtract from the given number, that means from 4000, whatever difference you are getting, that will be the perfect square. So if we subtract 31 from 4000, then the resulting number will be perfect square number. So 4000 minus 31 is equal to 3969. Make correction here, children. 9 is there. By mistake I have written 0. See there. So square root of 3969 is equal to 63. And cross check you can do here. 63 into 63, 3969. Okay. Make correction here. By mistake I have written here 0. You will write 9. Now fifth question, find the list number which must be added to each of the following numbers so as to get a perfect square. Also find the square root of the perfect square so obtained. Okay. Now see here, in the fourth questions what we have done, we have subtracted the number from the given number, but here we have to add, and only little bit difference between addition. Okay. Now see here, first long division method, the given number is 525, so form the pair, so 25 and 5, 2 2s are 4 and 2 and 2 4. Now when you will multiply, here if you will take 3, so greater number you will get 43 into 3, 3 3s are 9 and 3 4s are 12, 129. And if you will take 2, so 84 you will get, subtraction is possible, but the number will be not perfect square. That means the square root of this number between 22 and 23, but we can add only. Okay. That means 22 into 22 whatever number we are getting, and 23 into 23 whatever number we are getting, this number is lying between. 525 is greater than 22 square and less than 23 square. But we can add, we can't subtract. Otherwise this number easily we can subtract from here and we will get perfect square number. But addition, so for addition we proceed greater number, that means 23 square. So 23 square, you can see here 23 square, the meaning of 23 square is 23. You will write 2 times with multiplication sign, and when you will multiply you will get 529. You can see. Now 529 minus 525, because already 525 you are having. So whatever number you want to add more, you can calculate in this way. So when you will subtract 525 from 529, you will get 4. That is the meaning of this. That means if we add 4 in the given number, resulting number will be perfect square. So 525 plus 4 is equal to 529, and the square root of 529 is equal to 23. Now one more question I will explain related to this, and rest of the question you will solve. Okay. Now next question is fifth question of question number fifth part of the question number 5th. 6412. 6412 from the pair, so bar and bar. 8 8s are 64, 8 and 8 16, and when you will bring down 12, division is not possible because already 16 is there, so division is not possible, so you will put 0 here and 0 here. Now you got idea when you will take this process. The square will be of this between this and this, but it is not possible because after 80 the number comes 81. Okay, so this number is lying between 80 square and 81 square. So we can proceed. We can't place this number because subtraction method you will get if you will subtract this. But we have to calculate the square root of this number with addition. What number we can add? So addition 81 square, and you can see here 81 into 81. So 81 into 81, 6561. And from the 6561 already this number you are having 6412. So you will subtract 6561 minus 6412, you will get 149. That much number if you will add in the given number, so that the result will be perfect square number. So that is, if we add 149 in the given number, the resulting number will be perfect square number. So 6412 plus 149 is equal to 6561, and square root of 6561 is 81 answer. Okay. Now the sixth question, find the length of the side of a square whose area is 441 meters square. Okay, so first we will write the given. Given the area of a square is 441 meters square. The meaning of area and square. Square, that means all sides are equal, you can see here. And area, space covered inside by any object is called its area. You can see I have written. Now we are assuming all sides are equal. So side we are assuming x. So let the side of a square be x in meter. Area always we calculate in squares and centimeter, square meter. But side always we take in the meter, centimeter, millimeter, whatever is there you need. Now we know the formula. Area of a square is equal to side into side. Area of a square you know in the question. Side into side, that means x into x. Unknown value is this, we have to calculate this. We keep this value left hand side. So when we change the side, there will be no effect on the side. So x square is equal to 441. X equal to square root 441. Long division method. Pair. 2 2s are 4. 1 2 you will keep here in your mind. 2 plus 2 4. Bring down 41. When you will keep 1 here and 1. So 41 ones are 41. So x equal to 21 meter square. So the side of a square is 21 meter. Okay. Now question number 7. See here, in a right triangle, ABC angle B is equal to 90 degree, if AB equal to 6 centimeter, BC equal to 8 centimeter, find AC. Okay. So I have drawn here figure. You can see right angle triangle, angle B 90 degree, AB 6 centimeter and BC 8 centimeter, and opposite side of right angle we always called its hypotenuse. So we can use here Pythagoras theorem. So first you will write given in right triangle ABC angle B equal to 90 degree. I forgot to put here degree sign. You will put here degree sign. Okay. AB equal to 6 centimeter, BC equal to 8 centimeter. Then by Pythagoras theorem, always Pythagoras theorem, what happened? Hypotenuse square is equal to the sum of perpendicular square of perpendicular and base square of base. I repeat, by the Pythagoras theorem, if right angle triangle, any one angle is right angle, then we can use Pythagoras theorem. And Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse square is equal to perpendicular square plus base square. You can see here hypotenuse AC, perpendicular AB and base BC. So I have written here AC square equal to AB square plus BC square. AB we know 6. From here you can see by the figure 6 and BC 8. So 6 square plus 8 square. 6 6 are 36. 8 8 are 64. AC square equal to 100 by long division method you can see, but it's a very common number, 10 tens are 100 we know, but I have solved by long division method also. Form pair, so 1 ones are 1, 1 and 1 2, bring down this to 0. Division is not possible, so we will put here 0. So AC square equal to 100, S equal to square root of 100 and square root of 100 is 10. So the length of AC is 10 centimeter. Okay. Now part B of 7th question. In a right triangle ABC, angle B is equal to 90 degree. If AC equal to 13 centimeter, BC equal to 5 centimeter, find AB. You can see here in the figure, BC equal to 5 centimeter, AB we have to calculate, and AC equal to 13 centimeter at B, the right angle. From the figure in right triangle ABC, you can see we can use Pythagoras theorem. In Pythagoras theorem, if hypotenuse square will be equal to perpendicular square plus base square. The theorem is that. The concept of theorem is, if we take the hypotenuse, that means in front side of, opposite side of right angle, that is called hypotenuse. Square is sum of the square of perpendicular plus square of perpendicular plus square of base. Okay. Now we will put the value H. You can see here AC and perpendicular AB and BC base. So AC square equal to AB square plus BC square. Now put the value 13 square is equal to X square plus 5 square, or that thing, that variable, the value of variable we have to calculate. So X square plus 5 into 5, that means not 5 2s are 10, 5 into 5 25 and 13 into 13 169. Saying this plus 25 opposite of equal sign, 169 minus 25, X square equal to 144, X equal to square root of 144, already explained. Now division, by division method you can calculate the square root of this. 1 ones are 1, keep this one in your mind, 1 and 1 2, now 2 2s are 4, 2 2s are 4. So 12 centimeter, so AB equal to 12 centimeter. Okay. Now 8th question, a gardener has 1000 plants. He wants to plant this in such a way that number of rows and number of columns remain same. Find the minimum number of plants, and he needs more of this. Okay. Now see here, given a gardener have 1000 plants and number of rows, whatever number of flowers in a rows, he wants number of flowers in column also. So suppose let the number of flowers in rows be X, then number of flowers in columns also will be X. So according to word problem, X into X equal to 1000. When you will multiply number of flowers in row and number of flowers in column, definitely you will get total number of flowers. So X square equal to 1000, so X equal to square root of 1000. After that what you will do, whatever you will, by division method you will try to find the square root of 1000. If any remainder is there, so what, you can take more flowers, but you can't take less than 1000 flowers. So addition method you will apply. First you will check it, 1000 comes between the square of this and square of that, and whatever remainder is there, you will subtract that remainder in that square and add this number. Whatever difference you are getting, you will add in 1000. That addition method of square root, if the number is not a perfect square. Okay, already I had explained. So that sum you will see. Now in 9th question, there are 500 children in a school. For a PT drill, they have to stay in such a manner that the number of rows is equal to the number of columns. How many children would be left out in this arrangement? Okay, let us start. Given total number of children in a school is 500, let number of children in rows be x, the number of children also same way in columns also will be x. Now when we number of children we will count in row and we will count in columns, we will get the total number of children. So according to word problem, x into x equal to 500, x square equal to 500, x equal to square root of 500. When you will find the square root of 500 by division method, whatever remainder you are getting at the end, and that much remainder you will subtract, because it is clearly written here how many numbers would be left. So you can write that numbers will be left. Or if he is asking, we have to calculate the number of rows, then you will subtract and find the square root of that number easily. Subtraction method you can apply. Okay. Now we are completing here our chapter. Now see here in the last question only, he is asking how many children would be left out in this arrangement. So that much remainder whatever you are getting, that much children would be left out in this arrangement. Now complete your notebook. No need to do this what we discussed in notebook, but complete your notebook. See here, if a natural number m can be expressed as n square, when n is also a natural number, then m is a square number. So n will be square root all square numbers and with all square numbers. Already I taught. Unit digit you will consider. Square numbers can only have even number of zeros at the end. You can see in this question odd number of zeros. So that addition method already I explained that you will apply. Square root is the inverse operation of a square. M is the square, where n is also a natural number, then m is a square number. So n will be square root. I told you. There are two integral square roots of perfect square number. Positive square root of a number is denoted by this symbol. So plus minus 9. But this symbol we are using. So we are talking about only positive square root. So here the chapter is completed. Okay.